What's up, YouTube? Adam Grover, Grover Boys Racing. So the other day I was scrolling on Facebook. I saw a post. It was a orange foxbody Mustang. It was on one of these Mustang pages, and the guy was asking if he should save the car, post a couple pictures of the car, and just so happened to post the door tag. So, me being who I am, seeing the weight of the car, I said I would keep that thing. It's a 2,700 pound car. The door tag had 3764 or 3784 on it. And if you know these cars and the old trick to get a roundabout of your weight, which I've actually tested this theory and it is true, you deduct 1,000 pounds off the door tag weight. The door tag weight is a gross vehicle weight, GVWR. And I'll show you. I got a door off of my 79 Mustang. It's actually 80, but there it is. 9 of 79. And that is the GVWR. And this was a notchback, which is the lightest Mustang that they made, with no AC in it. Half of them had manual steering. You know, these were early model cars. They didn't have much to them. So, you're going to tell me that a bare bones Mustang coupe, the lightest one they made, is 3,700 pounds? No. And some of these guys, after I shared this post on Facebook and said that the car weighed 2,700 pounds, were starting to knock me because I guess they don't realize that you have to deduct 1,000 pounds off of that GVWR. The GVWR is with 4 250-pound passenger people in the car. That is what that GVWR stands for. The car can carry 4 people at 250 pounds, being that it's a 1,000-pound load. So the car is 3764 with 4 250-pound people in the car. What the car weighs is 1,000 pounds lighter than that. So it's actually 2,764. It's that simple. It's very simple math. I know I'm kind of repeating myself, but these guys were really like thinking I was an idiot for posting that the car was 2,700 pounds. And you cannot tell me that these cars are 3,700 pounds. I don't care if you have a full weight GT. The only way it would be 3,700 pounds is if you have a convertible GT with every single amenity in it. Power seats, heat, AC, power steering, power brakes, upgraded brakes, the big sway bars, the whole deal. These, even then, it would be like, maybe. But these cars don't really have much to them. I mean, you can see that I did some cutting up in that area there, and very little here. I mean, there's not much cut actually out of here. There was like a little lip that like hung down about that far maybe, and might have went like this or something. But there's actually not much cut out of that back section. The metal is fairly thin metal. I mean, and this car's cut to pieces, don't get me wrong. I cut a lot of crap out of it. I mean, it doesn't even have a trunk seal anymore. But you're not telling me that this car was 3,700 pounds. It's physically impossible. And to have a notch even at 3,000 pounds, rough. It's rough. You have to have blow-proof bell housings and added weight in the car, leather power seats. I mean, when you got K-members and stuff in the car, no bumper supports, there's no way. It's almost physically impossible. And I'm talking not with a bar in it. I'm talking like if you take your average fuel-injected Mustang, which they are a little heavier, let's say a 91, and you don't have bumper supports front and back, you do have leather seats, you don't have sound deadening in the car, like stuff like that, it's hard to hit 3,000 pounds. Maybe with a driver, it's like 3,000. Even then, we got 2 notches here right now. That one I just showed you guys and my father's, and both of those cars, his is stock for the most part. It's got bumpers out of it, but full interior, back seat, front seats, stock K member, you name it, it's in it. Minus, it might even have the rear bumper still in it, but the front bumper is out. And that car is 2,700 pounds with an iron-headed 302 and a T5 in it. So it's hard with a driver with me in it. The car is 20, let's say 2,850. With him in it, 2,900. Still not at 3,000. Still not there. So I wanted to make this segment just to try to help people like learn, so they don't look like idiots making fun of people who actually know what gross vehicle weight stands for. Because there's some people on there that spoke up about this, and I was like, this guy can't be serious. Like, this guy's had some cars, you know, most of them have like racy style cars, and they don't understand what gross vehicle weight is, and it's actually kind of depressing. It makes you realize like a lot. It's like, wow, okay. And I'm not trying to be that guy. I'm not trying to act like I know more than people. It's just I was actually shocked, and I guess you could say kind of disappointed that people like don't realize it. Some people genuinely don't know, that's fine, but if you're going to have an attitude toward me about it and try to make fun of me for it, then I'm going to come at you kind of hard. And I was mind blown. So this is just a short video I wanted to do on gross vehicle weight. I'm even going to go out to the other notch right now. It's like 11 o'clock at night or so I'm going to be kind of quiet now. I don't know if I'll be able to use my flash, so let me grab a flashlight. I forgot we have an SN95 here too. I don't know if the sticker's still on it because I believe the car was repainted, but I'll try to get the gross vehicle weight off of this one too, if it's unlocked. Let's see. Hopefully this light's charged. Yes, it is. Alright, so first the SN95. $4,419, which means that car would be 3,419 pounds. That's a 94 Mustang. As you can see, the date. And then the GVWR-1000. You're not telling me that there's a Mustang out there that's foxbody platform that is 4,000 pounds. It's impossible. Like I said, full interior. This one's hard to see. I don't know if you guys can make that out. 3675. So that would actually be 2675. And this is an 84. Which these were actually supposed to be the lightest ones. In this car, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get at it. $88, $37.70. So 2,770 pounds. And this is a hatch. So there you guys have it. That's gross vehicle weight. On my personal car, when I did it, it was spot on. The car was exactly 1,000 pounds lighter than the door weight. I'm not saying in every single case it's going to be exactly that. Certain cars have different things in them that you guys own. I mean, if they're modified, obviously it's not going to be. If you got a bumper support out, it's not going to be what it weighs stock. That's what I'm trying to say. So there you have it. That's it. It's pretty cut and dry. Gross vehicle weight is with 4 250-pound passengers in the vehicle. You deduct 1,000 pounds, and that's pretty much what your vehicle weighs. Hopefully you guys learned, and hopefully it helps somebody out. Now you got an idea what your car weighs if you didn't. Alright, so there you have it. You guys have a good one.